Hello friends, myself Professor Ashok M. Jain. In this lecture, I am going to talk about the losses takes place in the transformer, efficiency, the maximum efficiency of transformer and the condition for maximum efficiencies. So I am going to discuss about the related with the losses and efficiency. So here, first of all, I am going to talk about the losses. We know transformer is known as static piece of device. Clear? And as it is called as static piece of device, there will not be any friction and windage loss. There will not be any friction and windage loss. So no friction and windage losses will take place. Hence, the efficiency of transformer will be highest in, if you compare all electrical machines, the efficiency of transformer is highest. Approximately in case of power transformer, it is 95 to 98% you will get it. So efficiency of the transformer is very high. Because of this, loss is not present, right? So what are the losses takes place? We have two losses takes place in the transformer. One is called as core loss or iron loss. दोनों एक ही चीज है. And second is called as copper loss. The core loss will take place in the core and this loss will take place in the windings. So examiner can ask what are the losses, where they do occur. So you can say core loss will take place or iron loss will take place in the core and copper loss or winding losses will take place in the winding, right? Okay. Again, I'm going to discuss about the core loss. Okay, so core loss or iron loss. In actual transformer, these losses are there, core loss and iron loss. But in ideal transformer, there is no core loss and iron loss. Where they do occur, they will take place in the core. Okay, so actually what will happen when we give the supply to the primary winding? The primary winding will draw the current I phi, called as magnetizing component of current, and that I phi, that magnetizing component of current, will produce a flux. Clear? It will produce a flux and that flux links both primary winding and secondary winding. And due to this flux, the losses will take place called as hysteresis loss and eddy current loss in the core. These two losses together called as iron loss or core loss. So we have two losses, hysteresis loss and eddy current losses are there. If you want to reduce the eddy current loss, how can we reduce it? We can use laminated core. To reduce the eddy current loss, we have to use the laminated core. Don't use the solid core, but we have to use the stack of thin steel lamination. What is the thickness? It is around 0.35 mm for 50 Hz transformer. And to reduce the hysteresis loss, we have to use high grade silicon steel. Okay, we have to use high grade silicon steel. Now, how it will reduce the eddy current loss? How it will reduce the hysteresis loss? What are the hysteresis loss, etc.? We have already discussed in basic electrical engineering unit number 1. If you want to understand this, you have to read. You have to see that basic electrical engineering presentation in unit number 1. Okay, anyway, the hysteresis loss is proportional to or equal to one constant kh, B maximum raised to x. Actually यहाँ don't say 1.6, it is x, and x equal to होता है, it varies from 1.5 to 2.5. It is between 1.5 to different material, different values of x. Clear? So I had taken 1.6, but it is exactly, it is not correct, it is x only. Okay, the frequency and voltage, sorry, volume. So kh equal to proportional to kh, wh, that is the hysteresis loss, equal to kh, one constant, B maximum raised to x, x may be from 1.5 to 2.5. Clear? F, that is frequency into volume, unit will be watts. The eddy current loss We equal to one constant Ke, B maximum raised to square, B maximum square, frequency square, thickness of lamination T square. So if you want to reduce the eddy current loss, we have to use the laminated core thickness. Okay, if this will be reduced, eddy current loss will be reduced. So that is the two formulas we have. In above two equations, all quantities are constant. You can say KH constant, B maximum constant, frequency constant, volume constant, KE constant, B maximum square constant, frequency constant, T thickness is constant. So constant loss. So be careful about it. Always core loss is known as constant loss at all loads. If you at no load, at full load, half load, at any load, the core loss will be known. It is constant loss. So it will not change with the change of load. Clear? Now you can say question examiner may ask this question in interview or in MCQs. What will happen if you increase the frequency? What about the hysteresis loss? If the frequency increases, you can say hysteresis loss will increase. Right now, if the frequency increases, hysteresis loss will increase. If frequency increases, eddy current loss will increase with the square, right now, because F square is there, so it is increased with the square of that current. But this is not correct. Please don't say that word. Frequency बढ़ रही है तो hysteresis loss बढ़ेगा. No. Clear? Frequency बढ़ रही है तो eddy current loss increase होगा. Don't say like that. Please, that is not correct. Okay? So यहाँ जो दिख रहा है वो ऐसा नहीं है. So if you solve some problem or this one, so that answer is not correct. Please. So we'll discuss this point in the next lecture. So यहाँ पर जो दिख रहा है वो वैसा होता नहीं है. Okay? So I am going to discuss that part. But इतना clear है कि eddy current और hysteresis loss they are constant. Hence we can say core loss is known as constant loss. Right? Next, I am going to discuss what is the effect of voltage and frequency on iron loss. Effect of voltage and frequency on iron loss. Now, so what is the iron loss? मतलब क्या होता है? WE. Iron loss means eddy current loss plus hysteresis loss. Clear? That is called as core loss. PC. PC मतलब core loss equal to WE plus WH. WE equal to क्या है? What is the formula for WE? KE F square B max square T square watt plus WH equal to what? KH F B max raised to say X. Don't say 1.6. Maybe it is one. It is X is varies from 1.5 to 2.5. So X is 1.6 chalega, but forget it. Okay. B maximum raised to X square and V is the volume. So we have these two formulas. You can see the last slide I had taken. Okay. In this slide, sorry. This KH B maximum X F volume and KE B max square F square T square, right? Okay, that is the total losses. Okay, now so okay, so we have to see what is the effect of voltage and what is the effect of frequency on iron losses. So don't, so आप बोलेंगे sir, if the voltage increases कुछ नहीं होने वाला because nothing is there. This is not a voltage, it is a volume. Okay, don't say it. But if you increase frequency, you can say iron loss will increase. No, it is not like that. We will see what is happening. So eddy current loss. First we will see eddy current loss. W equal to what? It is proportional to frequency square and B maximum square. Because T is the constant, thickness K is also constant. I will see the effect of voltage and frequency. Right? Since E equal to approximately E equal to V on primary side or secondary side. So E equal to V equal to what? Proportional to what? 4.44 F phi m, n 1 है तो E1 V1, N2 है तो E2 V2 इक्वल टू E इक्वल टू V इक्वल टू 4.44 F फ्लक्स इक्वल टू क्या होता है B मैक्स इंटू एरिया इंटू नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स। इसका मतलब है हियर in place of B max you can write W, okay? Okay, so B max equal to क्या लिख सकते हैं आप? B max equal to what? B max equal to what? The V upon 4.44 F A N, or B max is proportional to V and F, V by F, because area is constant, number of turns constant, 4.44 is constant. So in place of B max, we can write V by F. Okay. So I am putting, so WE equal to क्या हो जाएगा? WE equal to frequency square into B max square equal to voltage square upon frequency square. This value V max equal to V upon F. So frequency will be cancelled. इसका मतलब है V square. Means eddy current loss is proportional to the voltage square. If you increase the voltage, supply voltage, eddy current loss will increase with the square of voltage. If you decrease the supply voltage, eddy current loss will decrease. Clear? With the square of the voltage. But it is independent. WE changes with what? Square of voltage, supply voltage, right? But independent of what? Frequency change. So यहाँ तो आपको दिख रहा है that is changing with the change of frequency square. बट यहाँ बोल रहा है वो फ्रीक्वेंसी का कोई इफेक्ट ही नहीं आता. प्लीज बी केयरफुल अबाउट दैट. इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? सो एडी करंट लॉस is depending only on the voltage. It is square of the voltage. It is independent of frequency. Please, it is very very important concept. Second part I am going to discuss hysteresis loss. Hysteresis loss is proportional to what? Frequency and B maximum, B max raised to x. It is proportional to, okay? Okay, so proportional to what? F और B max की वैल्यू यहाँ रख सकते हैं. What is the value of V max? ये क्या है? V by F, V x by F x, V by F. Okay, so you can say hysteresis loss is proportional to V x, no problem, and F 1 minus x. This is 1 और this is minus, divide होगा तो मान. So hysteresis loss is proportional to this. Suppose I am going to discuss x equal to 2. For example, if you take x equal to 2, okay, I am just assuming. You can say x equal to 1.6 also. So this is what? WH equal to what? Is proportional to what? V square, x equal to 2, और F 1 minus 2. So minus 1 मतलब x. इसका मतलब ये हुआ है कि hysteresis loss is proportional to voltage square, or 1.6 or 1.7 or 1.8, but it is inversely proportional to, sorry यहाँ F है, sorry यहाँ F है, inversely proportional to F. इसका मतलब है as the frequency increases, hysteresis loss will decrease. As frequency increases, hysteresis loss will decrease. यहाँ पर eddy current loss is independent है. So that is the concept you must know. So आपको इतना ही याद रखना है. Iron loss equal to what? This formula. कौन सा formula है ये? Iron loss equal to what? Iron loss equal to what? We plus Wh. W is equal to what? It is proportional to V square, or plus it is proportional to Vx upon F, sorry, Vx upon F1 माइनस एक्स. और सपोज करो 2 है, सो ये आएगा x इक्वल टू 2 है तो क्या आएगा v स्क्वायर प्लस वी स्क्वायर अपॉन एफ. मतलब ये ऐसा उल्टा हो गया कि दिस इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी, दिस इज डिपेंडिंग ऑन वोल्टेज एंड फ्रीक्वेंसी बोथ, बट एज द फ्रीक्वेंसी इंक्रीजेस hysteresis loss will decrease. So this formula is very very important. Okay, so please be careful about it. This formula is important. This formula, hysteresis loss, and this formula for eddy current loss. Eddy current loss is proportional to the square of the voltage. Means अगर आपका supply voltage बढ़ रहा है तो eddy current loss will increase with the square of voltage. Clear? और यहाँ x time है, x है इधर, x इक्वल टू 1.6 है, 1.7, 1.8 है. तो फ्रीक्वेंसी बढ़ने से तो ये पक्का है कि हिस्टेरेसिस लॉस कम होता है. क्लियर? तो हमारे लिए रिस्की क्या है? फ्रीक्वेंसी कम होना और वोल्टेज बढ़ना. वोल्टेज बढ़ेगा कि आपका लॉसेस बढ़ेंगे. ओके, सो दिस स्लाइड इज रियली वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू. जनरली हमारे दिमाग में कुछ अलग कंसेप्ट बैठा हुआ है, दैट शुड बी क्लियर. ओके, so I'm going to discuss the next part, that is the copper loss. So I'm rubbing it first. Next, copper losses. So what are the copper losses? Where they do occur? The copper losses will occur in the winding, itself, right? So we have two windings. Primary winding क्या होगा? I1 square into R1, primary winding copper loss. This is the secondary winding में current क्या flow होता है? I2, so I2 square R2. So this is the total copper loss takes place, this one. और अगर आपने इसको सेकेंडरी रेजिस्टेंस को प्राइमरी साइड में ले गए तो क्या लिखेंगे इसको? कॉपर लॉस को I1 स्क्वायर R1 प्लस R2 डैश, सेकेंडरी रेजिस्टेंस रेफर टू प्राइमरी, इक्वल टू क्या होगा? I1 स्क्वायर R01, that is I1 square R01, or I2 square R02. So this plus this or this all are same. Clear? Now you can say this is R01 R02 क्या है? It is called as equivalent resistance refer to primary. I2 square R02 क्या है? R02 equivalent resistance refer to secondary. Now this is constant, but what about the load changes? What will happen if you change the load? If you increase the load, क्या होगा? I2 and I1 both will increase. So copper loss will also be changed at constant. It is also changing, right? So copper loss will change as the load increases, current will increase, and copper loss क्या होगा? Will also increase with square of current. So it is called as variable loss. Copper loss is known as variable loss. Second thing, it changes with the square of the current. Be careful about this. Copper loss will change with the square of the current, and it is variable losses, right? The next one is I am going to discuss about the efficiency. Efficiency is what? It is efficiency of a transformer is defined as the ratio of output power to the input power. That is, the efficiency of a transformer is defined as the ratio of output power to the input power. Output power upon input power. Output power upon input power को ऐसा ले सकते हैं, output upon losses. So this is output power upon input power के बदले में लिखा output plus losses. Losses कौन कौन से होते हैं? Iron loss and copper loss. So output क्या होता है? Output power in watts, V2 I2, that is the rating. We know power rating is given V2 I2 in volt ampere into cos phi 2. So that is a VA rating, you can say, upon VA rating plus losses PC copper loss core loss plus copper loss PC plus PCU copper loss, right? But this is in watts, this will also be in watt, and this is volt ampere, so it should be multiplied by power factor cos phi, right? So that will be in watts, VI cos phi. Okay, so examiner may ask find the efficiency at this 0.8 power factor, 0.9 power factor. So this will be given. Right now? This will be given. So that is a V2, I2, that is a voltage kVA rating or VA rating into cos phi 2, VA rating into cos phi 2 plus core loss plus copper loss. That is called as efficiency formula. So we will use this formula to solve the problem, right? The next, condition for maximum efficiency. Now, efficiency changes with the change of load. So what is the condition of maximum efficiency? When you want to find the maximum efficiency, क्या करेंगे? We will differentiate the efficiency. जिस चीज को मैक्सिमाइज करना उसको डिफरेंशिएट करते हैं. अगर आपको मैक्सिमम एफिशिएंसी को मैक्सिमाइज करना तो डिफरेंशिएट द एफिशिएंसी with respect to what? Variable term. And यहाँ पर variable term क्या है? Load, that is I2 will change. So differentiate the efficiency with respect to load, that is I2, and equal to 0. So ये dy by di2, okay, efficiency का फार्मूला ये है, okay, equal to 0. So this is u and this is v. ये क्या है? v. So ये u by v का डिफरेंशिएशन है. क्या है? u by v का डिफरेंशिएशन है. क्या होता है? u dv माइनस v du अपॉन v स्क्वायर एंड इक्वेटेड टू 0. तो आप v du लिखो या u dv लिखो, कोई इक्वल टू 0 होना है तो आगे पीछे चल सकता है. सब u मीन्स दिस, u एज इट इज. सो क्या आएगा? u मतलब v2 I2 cos phi 2 u. dv मतलब इसका डिफरेंशिएशन क्या होगा? v2 cos phi 2. क्यों? We are differentiating this with respect to I2, so v2 cos phi 2 कांस्टेंट है, I2 के डिफरेंशिएशन में I2 1 प्लस ये कांस्टेंट लास्ट है तो इसका हो जाएगा 0 प्लस इसका डिफरेंशिएशन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू I2 क्या होगा? 2I2 R 02 है एक्चुअली ये, सॉरी. ओके, सो u dv माइनस v मतलब एज इट इज दिस कितना है? v2 I2 cos phi 2 प्लस pc प्लस I2 square R02 v as it is, this is v as it is, du. Differentiation of this with respect to I2 क्या आएगा? क्या आएगा? v2 cos phi 2 upon what? v square. v square मतलब डिनोमिनेटर का स्क्वायर, मतलब स्क्वायर. डिनोमिनेटर क्या है? ये है v2 I2 cos phi 2 प्लस pc प्लस I2 स्क्वायर R02 का स्क्वायर इक्वल टू 0. जब ये टर्म इधर जाएगी तो क्या हो जाएगा? 0 हो जाएगा. भाई डिनोमिनेटर जो भी है यहाँ क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे 0 हो जाएगा, तो यू विल गेट दिस टर्म. क्या आएगा? और v2 I2 cos phi 2 in bracket v2 cos phi 2 plus 2I2 square R0, सॉरी 2I2 स्क्वायर नहीं है, ये 2I2 है, सॉरी 2I2, इसको तो डिफरेंशिएट किया है ना. ओके, दिस टर्म यहाँ गई तो 0, दिस माइनस दिस इक्वल टू 0. सो फर्स्ट टर्म इक्वल टू माइनस से तो उधर जाएगा तो इक्वल हो जाएगा. तो क्या आएगा? v2 I2 cos phi 2 प्लस pc प्लस I2 स्क्वायर R02 ब्रैकेट के अंदर है और ये बाहर क्या है V2 cos phi 2 इक्वल. सो यू कैन से दिस इज V2, यहाँ पर भी है V2 कॉमन यहाँ पर भी है कैंसिल्ड, cos phi 2 यहाँ भी है और cos phi 2 यहाँ भी है कैंसिल्ड, यहाँ बचेगा I2. सो मल्टीप्लाई I2. सो यू विल गेट V2 और V2 I2 cos phi 2 प्लस I2 यहाँ मल्टी होगा तो प्लस 2I2 स्क्वायर R02 हो जाएगा मल्टीप्लाई होने के बाद इक्वल टू यहाँ क्या है V2 I2 cos phi 2 प्लस PC कोर लॉस प्लस I2 स्क्वायर R02. सो यहाँ पर V2 I2 cos phi 2 है और यहाँ पर V2 I2 cos phi 2 कैंसिल हो जाएंगे. यहाँ पर क्या है ये I2 स्क्वायर R02 यहाँ जाएगा तो क्या हो जाएगा माइनस, तो क्या बचेगा यहाँ 2I2 स्क्वायर R02 माइनस I2 स्क्वायर R02. यू विल गेट I2 स्क्वायर R02 और यहाँ क्या बचेगा PC. इसका मतलब दिस इज कॉपर लॉस इक्वल टू कांस्टेंट कोर लॉस इक्वल टू व्हाट. कॉपर लॉस क्या कहलाता है वेरिएबल लॉस इक्वल टू व्हाट कांस्टेंट लॉस. इसका मतलब है व्हाट इज द कंडीशन ऑफ मैक्सिमम एफिशिएंसी व्हेन यू वेरी द लोड. मैक्सिमम एफिशिएंसी कब आएगी जब कॉपर लॉस इक्वल टू कितना हो जाए कोर लॉस के बराबर, वेरिएबल लॉस इक्वल टू व्हाट कांस्टेंट लॉस के बराबर हो जाएगा. एट दैट केस यू विल गेट द मैक्सिमम efficiency. That is the condition of maximum efficiency, right? Okay, and one more thing, maximum efficiency कब आएगी at full load पे or less than the full load. Always it will occur less than the full load. Around maximum efficiency you will get in case of power transformer. maximum efficiency कितनी होती है कब आएगी around 90 to 95% लोड पे आती है approximately for पावर ट्रांसफार्मर. और अगर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ट्रांसफार्मर है सो मैक्सिमम एफिशिएंसी यू विल गेट बिटवीन 40 to 60% लोड. ऑलवेज वी आर डिजाइनिंग इन सच ए वे फॉर ए डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ट्रांसफार्मर मैक्सिमम एफिशिएंसी यू विल गेट फ्रॉम 40 to 60%, अराउंड 50% लोड पे. और पावर ट्रांसफार्मर में यू विल गेट मैक्सिमम एफिशिएंसी बिटवीन 95 अराउंड 95%, 90 to 98% के बीच में कहीं आएगी. ओके, so be careful about it. Now I want to discuss the load at which maximum efficiency occur. I told you already you will not get maximum efficiency at 100% load. Clear? So we have to find load at which maximum efficiency occurs. Okay, so अगर आप प्लॉट करेंगे कर्व, if you are going to plot the curve, the efficiency versus the kVA, load in kVA, clear? So you will get like this, that is a full load. And maximum efficiency कितनी आई है यहाँ आई है maximum efficiency, and at what load यहाँ इस लोड पे आई है. clear? So slightly it is less than that full load, so we have to calculate that load. Okay, so we know. Okay, so since we know the maximum efficiency occurs at fractional load, it will not occur at the full load. थोड़ा सा पहले ही आ जाएगी maximum efficiency, right? Around 90%, 95% like that. And distribution transformer तो 40 to 60% के लोड के बीच में आएगी. Since we know maximum efficiency occurs at fractional load condition, let NM मतलब maximum efficiency occurs at fractional load, right? Let P is the yes, what is P? P is the full load kVA rating, is the full load kVA rating of transformer. Let us say P is the full load kVA rating of transformer, and P1 assume P1 is the load corresponds to maximum efficiency. So ये कौन सा लोड है, ये वाला कंडीशन क्या है, P फुल लोड केवीए रेटिंग, और ये कौन सा है, P1. P1 is the load of P is the full load KVA rating and P1 is the load corresponds to maximum efficiency, right? So P load P rating है, at P rating that is कौन सी रेटिंग है, फुल लोड रेटिंग. व्हाट इज द कॉपर लॉस, कितना रहेगा, फुल लोड कॉपर लॉस विल बी देयर, राइट. कितना होगा, लेट अस से I square R like that, full load copper loss, that is I square R. So at P1 रेटिंग पे क्या होगा भाई, P1 रेटिंग तो कम है, तो कॉपर लॉस कम होगा कि बढ़ेगा, कम होगा, कितना, स्क्वायर विद दिस, कॉपर लॉस विल चेंज विद द स्क्वायर ऑफ करंट, राइट ना. सो एट P1 रेटिंग क्या हो जाएगा, P1 रेटिंग पे क्या हो जाएगा, P1 अपॉन ये P इंटू फुल लोड कॉपर लॉस, और कॉपर लॉस चेंज विद द स्क्वायर ऑफ करंट. सो यहाँ स्क्वायर आ जाएगा कि नहीं भाई, लोड कम होगा तो करंट विल कम होगा, करंट कम होगा तो कॉपर लॉस कम होगा, बट स्क्वायर के हिसाब से कि सेम रेशियो के स्क्वायर के हिसाब से. सो दिस इज द एट P1 रेटिंग कॉपर लॉस कितना हो जाएगा, P1 by P square of that into full load copper loss. Since under maximum efficiency condition, under maximum efficiency condition, क्या है maximum efficiency condition, copper loss equal to what, iron loss, copper loss equal to copper. ओके, सो यहां पर क्या हो जाएगा, दिस एट P1 रेटिंग पे आपका क्या आ रहा है, लोड एट विच P1 इज द लोड करस्पॉन्ड टू मैक्सिमम एफिशिएंसी, तो कॉपर लॉस कितना हो जाएगा, ये P1 बाई P स्क्वायर ऑफ दैट इंटू फुल लोड कॉपर लॉस इक्वल टू, यू कैन से, आयरन लॉस. क्लियर ना. Under maximum efficiency condition, copper loss equal to iron loss. So under this maximum efficiency condition, load कितना था, this one, P1 by P का square into full load copper loss equal to iron loss, right? So P1 by P का square equal to क्या हो जाएगा, iron upon full load copper loss. So what is the P1? P1 equal to क्या हो जाएगा, P अंडर रूट स्क्वायर P1 का स्क्वायर इक्वल टू P स्क्वायर इंटू दिस आयरन लॉस अपॉन फुल लोड कॉपर लॉस. क्लियर. सो अगर स्क्वायर हटाएंगे तो दिस इज P1 इक्वल टू P और ये अंडर रूट हो जाएगा. So you got this condition. So we got the formula, load at which maximum efficiency occurs, the load KVA rating at which maximum efficiency occurs इक्वल टू क्या हो जाएगा, फुल लोड P क्या है, फुल लोड KVA रेटिंग into under root of iron loss upon full load copper loss. So this formula is very, very important. Okay, generally we will use in future to solve the problems. Okay, so I'm stopping it here. In the next lecture we will solve some problem related with that. Okay, so I'm rubbing it. Thank you very much for listening me carefully. Thank you.